What's up everybody, welcome to the channel. In this video I'm going to show you my experience walking through Borgomezzavalle looking for €1 homes. You're going to see a lot of real estate that looks just like this, so stick around. On day 2 of our journey, my son is not so convinced that we're on the right path. We just experienced in the last video you saw that we stayed in Ferriolo at an Airbnb with Pierangelo and Flavia, and now we're headed to Borgomezzavalle and we're going to surprise the comune and see if we can get some better answers on what's left. And even if it's nothing's left, it would be better to know than to not know for many of you as well as myself. The €1 homes in Borgomezzavalle were announced back in the beginning of 2018. The architecture there is pretty unique, and it's a lot of stone construction, and it's just a little tight-knit community. One thing that's very interesting, I'm excited to see, is that this is one of those communities that was inside the valley so much that the sun never shines on it. And so what they did was they put a mirror up on the side of the mountain, and that mirror I believe tracks the sun and makes it so that there's sunlight during the day on the community itself. So we're getting closer and closer to our destination. I was thinking about this whole Borgomezzavalle situation. I was like, this was the first community that I was going to visit immediately after Musamelli. It's not so easy to just give up work and just go, but it was close enough that I could have done it in a day. But I wanted to make sure that the community knew I was coming, have an appointment and everything, but it just wasn't working out. At one point they did say to me, if he doesn't contact you, it's because there aren't any. Now, that was based on the email I sent that never arrived to him. And so here we go. Here we're gonna give it a try. Here, high above the city of Villa d'Ossola, we've stopped alongside the road. We're about to enter Borgomezzavalle. It's a lot bigger than I expected from this point of view. We went through some tunnels, but it's got a beautiful valley here down below. I mean, you see power lines too, but that's good. There's electricity. It says Frazione Seppiana over here. This is a city that was combined, made one community out of 2 or more, I think. Anyway, so we're gonna head over there and see. We got about an hour before it closes. So I'm about to step into the comune building and see what's going on. They've got pretty much everything. There's a soccer field back there. This is a school, but you can see some of the architecture up here behind me. Big stone blocks. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Avevo una domanda. Stavamo vicino, ma l'anno scorso c'erano un'iniziativa Casa Nero.
Sì.
Continua ancora?
Dovrebbe parlare col sindaco, non aveva un appuntamento.
No, io avevo provato un paio di volte di scrivere a quell'email e anche chiamare, ma l'email mi dice che non funziona più una volta. Se avete un altro...
Aspetti che provo a vedere se per caso è disponibile o se è al lavoro.
Grande. So I just went in the comune, tried to tell me to go to talk to the mayor, but in reality he said, no, you have to talk to me, and he ended up being really nice, and he's taking us into the community nearby. So this has turned out a lot better than I expected. I more or less thought I'd walk around the community with my family a little bit. It's raining. Sorry about all the noise. You have to buckle up in this car. Anyway, so he's taking us down. These houses are amazing, honestly. He said there are some available still, so I'm excited to see what they are. He's not going to show us inside. He said if we ever come back, we'll organize a time to go through the house itself. So there'll be another video in the future where we go through these houses. So that's going to be really, really exciting. Driving us to another community. Borgomezzavalle is comprised of 3, Seppiana, Borgomezzavalle, and I don't remember what he said, Viganella or something like that. All these houses have a unique architecture, and we are going to go check out the neighborhood. Wow, amazing. We're going to go check out the neighborhood of that have these 2 or houses on €1. I kept trying to ask him how many houses were available. He kept thinking I meant population, number of houses in the community. So anyway, we're going to go and ask him again Viganella, frazione Viganella. And very unique. We're up here on basically the edge of a mountain, which is pretty common. Anytime there's a mountain in Italy, there's a whole bunch of houses built on the side of it.
Oh my gosh.
So beautiful. So unique. There's a bed and breakfast, Mezzavalle.
Oh my gosh, you see there?
I think that bed and breakfast is actually on Airbnb, our Airbnb.
Oh my gosh, it's snowing here.
It's snowing. Apparently here you can drive up the community streets. Oh, and here's the church. A first look at Viganella is definitely breathtaking. If you see the scaffolding in the back, actually I think that's the location of the first €1 home that was sold in 2018.
Vendono, tra virgolette, regalano per €1,
Sì.
sono tutte case da rifare.
Sì,
Sono
certo.
case magari con problemi al
Sì, sono andato già a visitare tipo musemelli in Sicilia che fanno anche loro questo. Ma era molto curioso perché qui è abbastanza vicino tipo Milano,
tetto. Sì,
Svizzera, è molto diversa.
Mezz'ora, Milano un'oretta, poco più.
Sì.
E niente, se vuoi farti un giro, se vedi una casa che ti può interessare.
I am excited that I came today because I did catch somebody at the community and he said, let's organize ourselves for the springtime when it's more beautiful. It's obviously raining. Yesterday I was going to come, but I didn't have time because of car insurance and things like that. But anyway, I am here in Viganella, which is one of the smaller communities inside the larger Borgomezzavalle. And right here below the church. So this is a nice little community area. There's a sign over here. We're gonna walk the streets and see what we can find here. The Specchio di Viganella. The idea of the mirror of Viganella was born in 1999 during the architectural innovation works of the main square. So this is what I'm saying is that right here is showing an image of the mirror. Now I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see the mirror because of I'm not sure if I'll see it because of the clouds up here, but during a sunny day, it brings the sun down into the community. The fog itself, or the clouds itself are kind of illuminating this whole area, but you can see here that it is built to track the sun. Here's probably a better shot. Pretty cool. So let's go check out some of the houses here. Hopefully I don't destroy my phone doing this, but you can see a lot of these houses have open areas. I mean, this one looks nice and new and cute, but it's a very unique locale. I don't know if this is private or public, but I'm gonna walk up this direction and see what I can find regarding houses that look like they need a little bit of help. I love these roofs. These look a lot like the roofs of Alberobello, the Trulli, if anyone's ever been down in Puglia. But all these houses' walls are so thick because they're made with these big stones, these big rocks. I think I found the alley. Wow. I'm gonna get lost in here. This is so unique and special. So this is for sale. Bilocale, 2-room with servizi, 3 to 4 beds. There's a phone number. So there are probably some areas that can be made into houses that were designed for storage. I'm gonna keep going up a little bit. What I asked about things like internet. He said that there's like 30 megabyte per second internet, and he did say that in May they're supposed to be getting fiber internet. This looks like an area that you should be careful in. Maybe this wall is coming down a little bit. But that's what I'm saying, is that you could pick up one of these little cottages and redo them. And it would really help out the community, as well as be a very unique locale. We're actually pretty close to Switzerland, and we're just down the canyon from a place with some, I don't know if it's a sled hills or ski hills. So unique. I found the backside of the community. That's so awesome. I can't really express it. I'm really curious. He said that this was the community, Viganella, out of all of them, has the most vacancy. Let's see if I can get back here. Properties do have addresses on them. Wow. Be curious how many of these are watertight with these stone roofs. Or what kind of, look, there's snow. We found snow. I'm pretty amazed by just the type of architecture up here. You can see there are just these tiers keeping the mountain up from sliding down. You find these properties everywhere. I mean, someone might be living there or might have it for a vacation, and then above it, it looks like it's open. I mean, there's no windows. This one has new firewood stacked next to it. So I'd be curious to see how many of these actually have someone living here. As much fun as it would be to be on this back stretch of houses, you do have to consider how easy it is to access it when you're doing construction. But personally, I think if it was me, I'd go for this one. It's on the back. There's a stream that runs down all the way down to the canyon floor. I'm gonna go up a little more. I have no idea if I'm in public or private land. You definitely have a feeling of being in nature, living in Viganella or Borgomezzavalle. It's a rainy day, so all the rocks are... If I don't come back, you know where I landed. It's a beautiful... I wonder how much tourism comes through here or just passes by. I left my family in the car, which is probably good at this point. It allowed me to come up here and see what's going on, get a different point of view. Looks like I'm stuck. Here, I've got a nice little fence, but we got an upper view. I parked down by that church. Got an upper view of the valley. Somewhere up there should be the mirror that shines down on the community. Now we have to go back down without killing ourselves. Up was easy. Right, got that view taken care of. Now I just want to see, beautiful flowers. I just want to see the rest of the streets, and we'll see if there's something I like more than this one on the backside. It's right here, I'll show you. That roof right there in the middle is a property that's on the backside of everything that has a little bit more privacy with the stream running past it, which I find very relaxing, honestly. It's beautiful. We're gonna come down here. It's such a green area. We're in the winter time. I mean, this is the beginning of March now. I thought I'd be in Bisaccia. Instead, I went almost to Switzerland. I'm gonna try not to kill myself and poke my head in. Well, I didn't die. I really like this one, but I haven't seen very many. There's an upper floor and a lower floor. I didn't ask about the costs, remodeling costs yet, because I do intend to come back and see a little bit better for myself. Inside the properties. I don't remember where I came from. There was a house here. Now it's just rocks. It has gas somewhere. Watch out. There are gas lines to the houses, which is good. I mean, they probably use them as heat. I'm not seeing a lot of smoke coming out though, which means nobody lives here. This is very unique. I don't know if this is like just a pile of rocks left over after, or if this is someone's house. Wow. I want to go both ways. This used to be a house. It caved in. Point is that it was a little bit difficult to make it into this area with the cars. I mean, the roads were tight, but no, it's not something I'm not familiar with. I don't know if we just reached somebody's property. Very unique. This one looks refinished. It's got a window on the top. Maybe it's a church. I don't know. Beautiful. Even today is beautiful. It's cold, but beautiful. I'm gonna go this way. So again, the reason for these €1 homes, the reason why people would be willing to sell a home like this is that they don't want to pay the taxes for ruins anymore. And so if somebody's willing to come swoop in here and restore something to new, there used to be the form of a roof here. Now it's probably just a storage area. But this one looks well kept and newly finished, so people do have an interest in this location. I did ask if you could buy it for a vacation rental. They said for sure, definitely, there is no problem with it. Inside this one I see chairs, but I mean the windows are open. This one's got newer stuff on it as well. The movie I always think about is Princess Bride. I don't know, it's not necessarily the same at all, but that's what I think about. So these streets are not so manageable. This is always unique. I don't know if there's something under here. This one has newer electrical and gas boxes installed, but an older door. Someone owns this one, someone doesn't care. Now we're reaching the front end of town. I parked right up here on the other side of this building. Got some cracks along the side here. Anyway, it would be easy to sit here and pick on the idea of buying one of these and turning it into a negative by saying, you know, you're wasting your money. But like I said in a previous video, that if you have the desire and you have the money and it doesn't matter to you, if you want to take advantage of the historical value of things and turn this into a vacation getaway or for yourself or for visiting families, the choice is up to you. I saw this. This is one of the famous buildings on Google. Very unique. It looks like one of the side of that restored building with the windows, the glass window on top. It looks like someone's just turned that into their own personal paradise. I love it. And there's even a mural on the wall. This area is full of mirrors because of that Viganella's mirror. Here's another whole complex that can be bought, potentially. These communities are small regarding the quantity of people, and so it makes it a perfect place for rest and relaxation. So really you have to decide for yourself, what is your money worth? What is your time worth? Don't let anyone be the judge. Here's a bed and breakfast, actually. That's what it was. So this is that famous bed and breakfast here. It looks like somebody might be living here in the middle, but all of this, to me, looks open and available. I'd be curious how the units are separated. Definitely something to make note of and ask next time I visit. And I'm back. That's pretty much everything for now. We're gonna go get a warm breakfast since it's cold. My family has been in the car patiently waiting for me, and I want to reward their good behavior. But let me know if you have any questions about this, because coming up in a few months or weeks, I will be visiting here again to get more details about the properties inside. And I'm glad I came today because the results were amazing. I am very satisfied. Decided to go up the hill a little ways. There's actually just about 25 minutes away that seems to be a ski hill. Now, we didn't quite make it because frankly our car just got out of the shop and we don't know if we want to take it up to the top of a mountain and get stranded as a family. Yeah, we've already driven it hours and hours at fast speeds, but there's just a little bit of a difference when it comes to the icy roads of the Swiss Alps. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe to this channel. I hope to be able to share more with you very soon. It's Olaf. Yeah. Hey, Robin.